Alright, you beautiful peoples of the internet, Glyn here, Cheapskate Gaming News, Tech Reviews, and I thought I'd do a little bit of an overview / review of Little Hope. So Little Hope is part of the Dark Pictures anthology series. It's the second one. The new one's about to come out. The first one, if we go over here, I'll show you, it's Man of Medan. Really enjoyed the game. Kind of based on the film Ghost Ship, if you've ever seen that film. Very, very similar. This is Little Hope. Can't quite work out what film this one's based on, but I have seen similar films. The sort of trope is a group of friends or people, a group get stuck or marooned in a sort of village of the damned type place, a lost village, and basically shit goes south. And then the next one will be out in the next couple of weeks. Is House of Ashes. Now that one's set in the desert with a military team, but this is the one we're going to have a little look at. So I'm going to go and select a few different scenes to play. I'm going to try and keep the story hidden away, so I will edit those bits out, but I'll give you my overview on my thoughts on the game. Now you do have a choice to play alone or with friends. I haven't tried playing with other people, but we will give that a check out. I'm not sure exactly how that works, if one person controls one guy or whatever. We'll try it. Now a shared story or movie night. Alright, that's if you, and then you can okay, there we are. So you can actually play it online with someone else. And you've got to select a friend to do it with, so I've got no friends, so we'll leave that session for now. So we're here now at the first scene of the game, the start of the game. I'm going to essentially, it'll start off with a bus journey that goes pear-shaped. What I will notice, I'm not sure if this gets any sort of PS5 upgrade built in via backwards compatibility, but the game plays out lovely and smoothly. Definitely plays out at 60 frames a second. I didn't see any hitching or stuttering within the game. And I do have to admit that the storytelling within the game is absolutely A1 first class. The way it presents itself and just gets you hooked in there from the very beginning is really, really good. Compared to, I mean, the last game I reviewed, The Medium, where I found the first couple of hours very, very boring on that game. But this game, there's not much more to do on this game, to be honest, but it's the way that the story is told to you, and the way things like the sound production and the presentation is just, it's just so much better. It just draws you into, you want to see what happens next. And although there isn't really much to do in the game apart from a few pieces where you're walking about and exploring, and a few cutscene selections, and then Quicktime events, which some people hate them, some people don't mind them. I'm on the don't mind. I kind of like them. You know, they are what they are as far as I'm concerned, but it would be very hard to do something other than that within the game itself. But it's just, right from the get-go, the music, I have to say, is absolutely top-notch. So essentially they get diverted here, and then the bus, well, I won't give it away. We'll go and find another scene now. So first up, I'd like to say the lighting in the game is fantastic. That lovely sort of hue and the fogginess in the game.
I could barely understand her.
So these are some of the characters. I'm just going to play a little bit here. It won't spoil much, but this is a walkie-walkie bit. So just checking out the animation here on Angela. So, you know, the animation's pretty good as you move your light around. Her arm moves. You can walk a little bit quicker. You can see her swinging her arm there a little bit quicker. So this is more or less the sort of exploration-y parts of the games. There's quite a few, but they don't last long. I'll try and push on to a cutscene here where you'll get a little bit of story, but it won't be enough to be a spoiler.
What was that?
It's gotta be something small, nocturnal. Nothing to worry about.
I really hope you're right. You see that? Big ass animal.
I hope
So you can see there's quite a few little jump scares in it. So we're going to move on now to probably more of a cutscene.
Might get a better view from up there.
So there are points in the game where you get drawn back to, like, you see parts in the past, and they're quite interesting little cutscenes. You find objects, examine objects, so you use right trigger to grab, turn on. So not very much in the way of gameplay, but like I say, this is more like an interactive horror story. And there are chances there where you can get to talk to people. Normally you get to make a decision about what you say to them. And normally there's 3 choices. So there'll be 2 verbal choices, and then one of the choices is not to say anything at all. So as you can see here, I can say nothing, I can makes no sense, bewildered, or fearful. Now each time you do select one of these, it'll be remembered by the game, and those choices will make a change later on in the game.
What is that?
So here's a little bit of a quick time event coming. So these are the bits where they get dragged back into history.
You must help me. I beg you. Please help me before it is too late.
Hush now. Only the Almighty can forgive your sin. That is your only hope of salvation.
Listen to me. I have committed no sin.
So these are the sort of story building parts of the game.
Nothing more. I
Do
swear
not swear
it.
me. The sickness you brought
Now I
into
will
our midst
cut
must be
this scene
purged
out so you don't
to
see
free
what
all of
happens.
us and you from evil.
So this is going to be one of the QuickTime events coming up here. So I'll run through this one. I don't think one QuickTime event's going to spoil it, but
Get the fuck out of here!
you just see like the button prompts and presses that you got to make. So they're getting chased now. So you make a choice. Do you want to run or hide? We'll try hiding. I haven't done that one yet. And on this one, you've got to press the button prompts to do with like your heart or your breathing. And it changes. So it does sort of let you know before a button prompt comes up. Now I'm going to fail the next couple of button prompts on purpose, just to see what happens. So let's see if we can get Taylor killed here. Oh. I can either run or help, and I'm not going to select anything. So his relationship with Taylor now has decreased. I'll keep failing them on purpose.
Taylor! I need to get out of here!
So they could add some different gameplay elements into the game. Instead of using all QuickTime events all the time, maybe they could add like a stealth mechanic in there where you've got to duck behind objects. A bit like what you had to do in Medium. That would be quite nice, quite interesting. Just add that little gameplay mechanic in it. But I'm going to round up the little overview here. But I have finished the game. But to play the game fully takes anywhere between 3 to 4 to 5 hours, depending on how much exploration you want to do.
First time I saw Mary.
And what I would say, it's you can play it multiple times because there are different endings and there are a lot of different cutscenes that you'll either see or won't see depending on your choices and depending on if you fail or pass a cutscene, pass a QuickTime event. So as far as the game goes, it's a very, very good game. It's not an amazing game, it's not a fantastic game, but it is a good game, and it's on the higher end of the good. Especially with its replayability, and don't forget they're not full price titles. I believe they're $24.99 RRP. Now for this game, because it's about €1, I would be looking for a deal maybe under £15 to pick it up. The original Man from Medan, if you can see that for under a tenner, that would definitely be worth another pickup. Very similar game, but you know, similar gameplay, but obviously a different story. And of course, look out for the new one when that comes out in the next few weeks, House of Ashes. So with that, now I'm going to leave you there.
That thing is hunting me just like before.
So if you fancy playing a little bit of horror over the October season, you know, the old Halloween season, then definitely try this one. And if you've got a friend that's also got a copy of it, then try playing the online co-op version of it as well. So this is Glyn out. This is my little overview / review of Little Hope from the Dark Pictures anthology. Good game, beautiful presentation, fantastic lighting, good graphics, great sound and music, and sort of world building, intriguing story that changes throughout as you play it. Really enjoyed the game. So that's my review or overview over. So I'll leave you and see you on the next one. Bye now.